What is the difference between Cavalier Zoysia and Emerald Zoysia? We get asked that question occasionally. I will tell you, not very much. To the untrained eye, you could lay those grasses next to one another, and there is not a whole lot of difference. They are both fine-bladed zoysias, whereas the Palisade zoysia is the little bit coarser bladed zoysia that we carry. We carry Emerald and Cavalier. They're both very fine-bladed, look very similar. The only thing that comes to mind as far as differences, the Cavalier is a little bit softer to the touch when you touch it, and the Emerald is probably, if you laid them side by side, the Emerald may be a little bit darker green. Suppose they were both fertilized the same way throughout the year, the Emerald may have a little bit darker green tint to it. Other than that, the grasses are very similar. They both tolerate a fair amount of shade, whereas the Palisades needs 4 or 5 hours of direct sunlight per day. I'm sorry. The two fine-bladeds need 4 or 5 hours of direct sunlight per day. The Palisade zoysia needs like 5 or 6 hours of direct sunlight per day. So that is certainly something to consider in a homeowner's yard. A lot of us have trees and whatnot to consider. That 4 or 5 hours is an absolute minimum. You've got to get that, or the grass will certainly start to disappear over time. The grasses are both very nice. But like I said, as far as comparing the two of them, there is really there are a whole lot of similarities. So certainly a lot more similarities and differences. And we have pictures of them on our website, but even again, from the pictures, you really can't tell the difference. They come from the farm, both mowed with a rotary. With a reel type mower. We have the same mowers on the farm as that they use on golf courses. So the grass comes to you cut very short. I think 5/8 of an inch is what they cut it, but they mow multiple times per week and they water multiple times per week. That's not really feasible in a homeowner's yard. You can keep it 1 to 2 inches and cut it with a traditional rotary style mower that we all have and the lawn guys have and whatnot, and it's fine. And you keep it in that 1 to 2 inch window, and it can also look very nice. And you also don't have to water it. You don't have to mow it as often. Once a week or once every 10 days is okay, whereas all the rest of the grasses that we carry, the Bermudas, the St. Augustines, the other zoysias like the Palisade zoysia, every 7 days is an absolute minimum. It really would be better if you could mow them like every 5 days. So that's something to consider as well. But if you've got any more questions about similarities, differences in any of the zoysias, please feel free to give us a call, and we'll walk you through it.